Peaky Blinders in the heart of India. In the heart of Bombay, amidst the fervent whispers of freedom and the clinking of swords against the British Raj, a new saga unfolds. A gang in the name of Sher Parivar set against the tumultuous backdrop of India's struggle for independence. The city's cobbled streets and smoky skies bear witness to the rise of a small-time gang with dreams larger than life itself. This gang, armed with cunning and bravery, aspires to rule the streets of Bombay, making their mark in history. At the helm of this ambitious venture is a family having the resolve and resourcefulness. They navigate the treacherous waters of gang rivalry and British oppression with a blend of shrewdness and brute force. Their leadership cements the gang's reputation, making them a force to be reckoned with in the shadowy underworld of Bombay. The British Raj, in its quest to maintain control over the jewel in its crown, faces a new challenge. The gang's rise to power and their relentless pursuit of dominance mirrors the law enforcement challenges. The colonial masters employ every tool at their disposal, from espionage to brute force, to clamp down on this burgeoning empire. Among the gang's lucrative ventures, the illegal liquor trade stands out. Prohibition in Bombay opens a golden opportunity for them to amass wealth and extend their influence. This risky business not only fills their coffers, but also entangles them in a web of corruption and power struggles. As the gang carves its niche in the city, conflicts with rival gangs become inevitable. These confrontations over territories and influence paint the streets of Bombay red, setting the stage for a saga of ambition, power, and survival. Amidst this chaos, the gang's journey becomes a testament to their indomitable spirit and their quest for supremacy in the unforgiving world of crime. In the shadowy lanes of Bombay, rivalries brew. The family faces off against formidable gangs. Each faction jealously guards its territory, with conflicts erupting over control of the lucrative illegal markets. The city's underworld is a chessboard, and every move is fraught with danger. Amidst this volatile atmosphere, strategic marriages and alliances become crucial. The gang fortifies its position through bonds of matrimony and pacts with political and police figures. These alliances are double-edged swords, offering protection and influence, but also entangling the gang in a web of obligations and expectations. The gang's ambitions extend to the glitzy world of Bollywood. They infiltrate the film industry, using it to launder money and cultivate social influence. This venture opens new avenues for power, but also exposes them to the scrutiny of rivals and law enforcement alike. As the Indian independence movement gains momentum, the gang finds itself caught in the crossfire of history. Their operations are impacted by the growing unrest, forcing them to navigate the treacherous waters of political upheaval. The struggle for freedom becomes a backdrop to their own fight for survival and dominance. In the shadowy corridors of power, the Indian gang finds unlikely allies among both British and Indian political figures. These secret dealings, cloaked in mutual benefits, serve to protect their burgeoning empire. In exchange, the gang provides information and muscle to sway political outcomes in favor of their high-ranking allies. This precarious alliance, however, is built on a foundation of shared interests rather than trust. Amidst their rise, the gang recognizes the power of influence and turns their sights to the burgeoning world of Bollywood. By venturing into the film industry, they aim to launder their illicit gains and secure a veneer of legitimacy. This move also allows them to rub shoulders with the elite, gaining social influence that proves invaluable in extending their control beyond the shadowy alleys into the limelight of high society. The gang's operations are not without challenges. Their involvement in the illegal liquor trade and territorial expansions bring them into conflict with rival gangs. These confrontations are often violent and test the gang's unity and resolve. Each territory within Bombay has its ruler, and the Indian gang's ambition to dominate the streets sets the stage for epic showdowns, where only the most cunning and ruthless can prevail. A pivotal moment arrives with the introduction of a strong female character. She emerges as a leader within the gang, commanding her faction with a blend of ferocity and wisdom. Her influence extends beyond the gang, challenging societal norms and reshaping the landscape of power within Bombay. Her leadership not only fortifies the gang's operations, but also inspires a new generation of women to defy the constraints imposed on them. As the gang consolidates power, they encounter a new adversary, a rival British gang. This sets the stage for a cultural and territorial clash that goes beyond mere gang rivalry. It becomes a symbolic battle for supremacy, reflecting the larger struggle against colonial rule. The confrontation between the Indian gang and their British counterparts introduces an international dimension to their operations, threatening to escalate into a full-blown conflict that could alter the fate of Bombay's underworld. The gang, having established a stronghold in Bombay, now sets its sights on expanding their empire across other Indian cities. Their ambition knows no bounds as they aim to weave their intricate network of influence through the corridors of power in Delhi, Japan, Russia, and beyond. In an audacious move, the gang orchestrates a heist to steal the British crown jewels. This act isn't just a display of their growing power, but a symbolic strike against colonial rule, resonating deeply with the Indian populace's yearning for freedom. As World War II unfurls, the gang finds its operations entangled with the global conflict. They leverage the chaos, aligning themselves with forces that can benefit their cause. Yet, the war also brings unforeseen challenges, testing their resilience and adaptability. Haunted by personal vendettas, the gang's leader has a tormented soul. These vendettas drive him, shaping his decisions and actions, influencing the gang's direction and often blurring the lines between personal revenge and the collective good. The fusion of traditional Indian music with the Jazz Age soundtrack offers a unique auditory experience, setting a distinctive cultural backdrop. This blend not only enriches the narrative, but also symbolizes the melding of Indian tradition with the influences of the time. In a charged climax, the gang finds themselves at a critical meeting that promises to seal their fate alongside the nation's quest for freedom. The air is thick with anticipation, as decisions made here could either cement their legacy or lead to their downfall. As the story concludes, the fate of our protagonists becomes intricately tied with the outcome of India's struggle for independence. This ending leaves a poignant reminder of the sacrifices made for freedom and hints at the enduring legacy of those who dared to dream of a better future.